not pajamas, Pearl Jam on WFNX. How you doing? 10 before 7 o'clock now. Ty here, waking you up. Wake up! Wake up! Wake up! Don't roll over. Wake up! Don't turn the radio down. Wake up! It won't work. I'll get you anyway. I'll grab you. My hand will come flying out of the radio and go, get over here, you. You can't get away. 1, 2, 3. You can't hide from me. John Simmons is here. We have don't we? Sodom and Snow. Sodom and Snow, right?
Not necessarily in that order. Good morning, everyone. Just one day after the UN Security Council voted to condemn the actions of Iraq, Saddam Hussein's workers have crossed the border into Kuwait once again. Reports from the area say Iraqis are raiding one of their former military bases and are taking off with whatever they can. Though no specific plan of action has been made, the UN Security Council has warned Iraq to stop. President Bush has issued the most stern message to Hussein, saying the U.S. will act militarily without warning if Iraq continues to violate the UN-mandated resolutions. Western Massachusetts is already seeing what we may see here later. Winter weather advisories are in effect out west. From Sturbridge to New York, it's reportedly snowing very heavily. Speeds are already reduced on the Mass Pike in that area down to 40 miles an hour. That weather is supposed to be moving right on into the Boston area. We'll have a look at weather in about 5 minutes. Here in Boston, Governor William Weld is considering the recommendations from a panel that 2 women imprisoned for killing men who allegedly battered them be freed. The commutation recommends from the state's advisory pardon board affect Patricia Allen and Eugenia Moore. Any action taken by Weld will have to be approved by the governor's council. Maryland authorities are examining soil samples set from a Cape Cod graveyard to see whether they match those found in a murder suspect's truck. Maryland and Wellfleet officials are joining forces in the investigation of a missing Bethesda, Maryland woman. Officials say 23-year-old Laura Houtling, a Harvard graduate, has not been seen since October 19th. Down in Pittsburgh, animal rights activists are protesting outside a Pittsburgh hospital as a baboon liver transplant patient recovers inside. The unidentified 62-year-old man is in critical condition this morning. Doctors yesterday said he was groggy, but able to open his eyes. Animal rights protesters are criticizing the use of a baboon liver, saying animals shouldn't be used as spare parts. Some signs outside the Pittsburgh Medical Center say Frankenstein lives in Pittsburgh. And finally, at this hour, Hillary Clinton once commented during the campaign that she decided not to stay home and bake cookies. It seems like Tom Roach of San Francisco is going to do the baking for them. He seems to know how to make a lot of dough. We're talking cookie dough. The stuff will be baked into 15,000 official inaugural cookies for next week's 12 inaugural balls. Tom Roach of San Francisco is going to be the official cookie maker. And how did the 34-year-old owner of Tom's Cookies win such a prize? He simply wrote a post-election letter to the president-elect. Good for him. 6:52, traffic and weather are next.
No, he threatened to release the real pictures of Hillary at Wellesley College. That's what it was. Hey, you know what? Our report is sponsored by your friends in New Hampshire who invite you to visit this winter. Whether you go for a weekend or a week, trip to New Hampshire will make you feel good inside and out.
Have you ever noticed that most people are content to wake up every morning and drag themselves into some job that is totally irrelevant, unexciting, and uninteresting? A job in which the best part of the day is the end. I'm Peter Miller, president of the Northeast Broadcasting School in Boston, and we're proud of the students and graduates of our television, radio, and music recording programs precisely because they have the courage to say that they're not going to go through life bored, unhappy, and uninvolved. Our students make a commitment to take their future into their own hands, to work with a faculty of professionals, to practice in our studios, and to build a life around a career which is contemporary, creative, and exciting.
Hey, you know what? Recently, telephones have been out of service in parts of Boston. If you have tried to contact the Northeast School of Broadcasting about their upcoming day and evening classes, they apologize for any inconvenience. Admission deadlines have been extended. Call 267-7910, 267-7910.
Loon Mountain presents more great moments in skiing. A surprise 6-inch snowfall.
Yes!
And it's still brown in Boston. Being first on the trail.
All right.
Except for a couple of deer. Skiing non-stop till 2 and still not wanting to stop. And, of course, hot chocolate. Or my favorite, hot buttered
Lou.
popcorn. Lou Brimfield here for Loon Mountain, New Hampshire's favorite ski area. The snow's fresh, the slopes are fine, and hey, skiing Loon just feels good. So come on up and play a while. We're a straight shot north on 93, less than 2 hours from Boston. Heck, we're practically neighbors.
Skiers bring 2 wrappers from any 12 and a half-ounce or larger M&M M&M chocolate candies to Loon any weekday through January for $10 off a full-day lift ticket. For more info, see the display at your local Market Basket supermarket.
If you feel like a round peg in a square hole because you're creative and your job isn't, don't quit your day job yet. Wouldn't it be great to learn to design or illustrate books, animate videos, or create those great photographs you see on CD covers? And keep working while you learn? The Art Institute of Boston has courses and flexible hours to fit your busy schedule. Learn from professional working artists, graphic designers, photographers, illustrators, painters, and printmakers. Classes are small, so you'll get the personal instruction you want. Call the Art Institute of Boston at 262-1223 to find out how you can put your creative talents to work in dozens of careers in the visual arts. Take advantage of both degree and non-degree programs at the Art Institute of Boston, conveniently located in Kenmore Square.
Deadline for evening class registration is January 15th. Call 262-1223 today.
We at Dunkin' Donuts would like to set the record straight on some popular misconceptions. For instance, people often say, that wouldn't amount to a hill of beans. Well, if that was a hill of Dunkin' Donuts coffee beans, it would amount to a lot. Because Dunkin' Donuts makes its coffee with a specially roasted blend of the world's finest coffee beans. Of course, people also say, I'm tired of the same old grind. Well, at Dunkin' Donuts, we never get tired of the same old grind. In fact, we grind our coffee beans round the clock every time we brew a pot for coffee that's always fresh. And how about when someone says, I'll just have a cup of coffee? At Dunkin' Donuts, you don't just have a cup of coffee. You have a cup of the richest, freshest, most delicious coffee you can get. So, maybe we are a bit sensitive, but the fact of the matter is, we make one great-tasting cup of coffee. Why not come into Dunkin' Donuts and see for yourself?
Can I have a small gyro?
Gyro. Say it. Gyro. Am I up? Is that my throw? Can I have a small gyro? This is the stuff they don't teach you when you're learning how to do this. 128, heavy and slow. 93 South, Wakefield to Woburn. Also at the 95 and 24 junction coming up northbound expressway. From the merge on in, already a heavy and slow ride. Sumner Tunnel halfway back to the airport road. Tobin Bridge back to your tolls. Lower deck of 93 back to Community College. Snow on the way. High around 36 degrees today. Snow and flurries. Ice, snow, rain, mixed bag overnight, then snow into tomorrow and tomorrow night. Lower on 27 tomorrow. At 6:57, that's a look at what's going on. I'm John Simmons for Boston Phoenix Radio, WFNX.
You're my gyro.
Look, I'm hurt and I want you so bad.
7:04 on WFNX, Lynn, Boston. U2 and the English Beat, a mixed-up array of sounds and people. It was a black and white band. It was a young and old band. They had a saxophone guy, a man blowing saxophone in the band who was, I think, at the time, and we're rolling back the clock now, more than 10 years, late 70s, 79 and then 80. I think then he was like 50-something, and the rest of the band in their 20s. It was a mixed-up, shook-up sound, and a great sound from the English Beat on WFNX. Just Can't Stop It was the album, the first one, on 101.7. As we hit that point again, traffic. We'll check out the commute with Chris Culkeen. I don't think that weather is affecting anything right now, is it, Chris?
No, not yet. Not yet.
Out west, but not here.
This is true time. But around here, we're doing okay weather-wise. Some delays downtown, heavily tied up on the Tobin Bridge, of course, this time of the morning, right up to the tolls. Lower deck of 93, stretching back to Sullivan Square, Rutherford Avenue. So far, you're doing okay. Sullivan Square backs up around the bend as you're coming down toward the footbridge, the pedestrian footbridge. That's where you'll slow down. Northbound along the expressway, the heaviest part would be coming up from Furnace Brook Parkway to Neponset Circle. After that, it pops up for you, and you slow down again by Columbia Road. There's a breakdown over there, just causing some slight delays. Up north, 93 looks a lot better now, with some slow-moving traffic just at River Road and at the river crossing. Everything else looking very good, actually. Route 3 is still slow, getting down past 129. And in the last report, I mentioned the possibility of some flooding down toward the Kenmore Square area. The Bunker interchange is where it is, but it's